usual, like we do on the first Monday of every month, we are putting kids first on Fox. And March is National Nutrition Month. Today we want to focus on how parents can help their children eat right and exercise. We have two experts here on this issue, Ron Gifford with Jump In for Healthy Kids and Janet Kamiri, adolescent health educator with Social Health Association of Indiana. Thank you both so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Okay, let's start with you. What is Just In?
Jump In for Healthy Kids.
Jump in.
It's a community-wide initiative that's really focused on creating healthy environments where families and kids can make healthy choices. So how do we help parents make the best choices that they want to make for their kids? We know that they want to help their kids eat healthy foods, be active, have healthy beverages and the like. But we live in a world where that's really hard because the food we eat is full of added sugars. It's hard for kids to get out and play. There's a lot of things going on. So we try to work with schools, with childcare providers, with employers, organizations in the community like Social Health, just to create a better environment for families, for parents to make those choices.
So you brought up the beverages. I mean, let's talk how bad those can be. Sugary.
Sugary. So here's the deal. So for adults, the American Heart Association recommends that for men, about 10 teaspoons of sugar, for women about 6 teaspoons of sugar. The problem is your typical soda has twice that much.
I was going to say, just looking at that, that's nuts.
So if you just drink one soda, you're way past the recommended amount. And the problem with kids is we think, hey, let's have juice. If we want to feed our kids juice, let's give them a juice box or something like that. If you have a toddler, for example,
which I do,
you have to pay really close attention to what's in the ingredients because that juice just might be filled with sugar as opposed to fruit juice. And you think you're giving your child a really healthy drink, and it turns out not so much.
And you're doing the complete opposite. Even coffee, we just saw up there, can be pretty bad. So there's this 5210. What is this?
5210 is a framework that helps talk to kids about healthy habits.
Kind of makes it easy.
Yeah, it gives them something to latch on to. They really enjoy talking about, what are these different healthy habits. And at Social Health, that's something that we take into our 4th and 5th grade programs.
Okay.
Just to help kind of inspire some conversations and get kids thinking about, what's good and what's not so good.
And so we're looking at what it is. So can you run down how this works?
Yeah, so we introduce the 5 is 5 or more servings of fruits and vegetables every single day, which sometimes they're like, what, every day? Yes, every day. And 2 hours or less of screen time. We talk about recreational screen time, and that's that fun free time that we have on technology, our tablets, our phones, watching TV, movies, video games.
And it adds up quick.
It sure does. And then 1 hour or more of physical activity every single day. And sometimes they're like, oh, I hate sports. And we're like, that's okay. You don't have to love sports to love physical activity. You can go for a bike ride or go for a walk with your dog, those sorts of things.
And it's been nice enough recently to do that. And then 0.
And then 0, that sugary drinks piece again. So just kind of reminding them, water, that's great. Milk, that's another great thing to be drinking, but we really don't need soda and Kool-Aid and all of those kinds of things.
And I'd imagine, and either of you can step in on this, I mean, great examples by the parents is a great first step.
We talk about that. Great habits start with great role models. And so if you're encouraging your kids to make healthy choices that are going to help them be better students, do better in school, just have a healthier, happier life, it's hard to tell your kids you should drink water while you're having the 64-ounce,
Right. You're sitting there with the big gulp.
Right.
And
So, and the key is to start them young. And my girls, I have teenagers, and they said, Dad, I don't like to drink water. Well, so go for flavored waters. Go for low sugar or no sugar flavorings that can make water a nice treat for them instead.
And just every time you have to make a decision, try and make the best one.
That's right.
I guess. Thank you both so much for coming in here. We'll have a lot more on our website for you, by the way, by the end of the show. You just go to fox59.com/morning. Over to you, Scott.
All right, Lindy, thank you.